up, guys? I know that we haven't been doing any football at all. We've only done like maybe 3 videos, and I'm like a really big football person, so we are gonna do a franchise. And as most of you know, my favorite football team is Dallas Cowboys. Hands down, my favorite football team is Dallas Cowboys. So right now, we're about to get into our first preseason game and see how it goes.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, 2 quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Rivers' Chargers going up against Robo's Cowboys. Now we'll take you out to San Diego Stadium for this matchup.
Royals,
they get the return. They have Royals is a really good return.
Teed up for the opening kickoff.
If he's not getting the Cowboys.
Woodhead's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle is made.
31.
Offense will start their drive from about the 31.
And either that was a weak
The son of a high school football coach, number 17, Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers, we know about him throwing the football down the field. He's very good at that, but he does a wonderful job of finding short receivers and putting the football right on the money.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. Now 1st and 10. Brings it in. For the offensive starters today, one of the tallest targets at wide out is Malcolm Floyd.
He is tall and he is good. And after missing most of 2013, it is great to see Malcolm Floyd back on the field.
Royals in the slot. The Chargers snap it at the 36. Makes the catch. Durant's there that time for the tackle. Early in this game, Phil, and already on the other side of the midfield stripe.
Nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. He's got the catch. Charging ahead. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Offense lines up here. Quick drop back.
And there's Floyd. Floyd tackles down.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
The Chargers snap it at the 41. Floyd's going to pull in the bullet pass.
So I can obviously tell that
I don't know if receivers like this route or not. The quick slant route inside because they know the defense is running their way. But that time, it's a good throw and catch, and the slant route comes up just short of getting the first down.
Offense lines up here.
The Chargers take it from the 33. Gets it out for the completion. This run goes nowhere. Stuffed for a loss of 4. 3rd and 5 still to go, even after that last completion. Philip Rivers has it under center. Has his man. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws,
Carter
sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
First and 10, and the carry to Ryan Matthews. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. Halfway through this first quarter now. Tackles made, and the 1st down is picked up.
Woodhead, it's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your more chances.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. Takes the hit and is brought down.
The Chargers call the run play that time down in the red zone. It does not work. But when you're running the football, especially in the red zone, have some patience, stay with it, and if you do, most of the time you will get rewarded.
Good for only a yard.
This team likes this nice change-up. They fool them. Well, they thought they were going to fool them with the run, but it only gets a short gain.
It's 3rd down coming up. Mounting a serious drive. Play after play after play here on this drive.
Rivers is back in shotgun formation.
Secures it with 2 hands.
He'll pick up 7 this time.
What?
Jim, you get down the red zone, you have to be very careful as a quarterback not to turn the football over. Good decision that time by the quarterback. Gets the completion, and they get a nice solid pickup that time.
This long drive continues.
San Diego in for the score.
Fullback gets the touchdown. So many things they do are underappreciated. Blocking for the running back, protecting the quarterback, but nothing like scoring a touchdown.
Chargers getting set for the kickoff.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Romo's a man who has certainly gotten better by the year. And can you believe it? Already 12 years in this league. Murray's in the backfield. Single back set. 1st down at the 19. Tony Romo hits Jason Witten with that pass. Weddles is there to make the stop.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the 1st down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that 1st down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
1st and 10. Romo's taking off. On the money. That's a game.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the quarterback. Nowhere to go. So what does he do? He runs backwards, and he's under great pressure. But how about that arm strength? Under pressure, off balance, still makes the throw down the field for the big completion.
Tony Romo uncorks the long pass. Very nearly intercepted. As we set now the offensive lineup, one of the most physical wideouts in the league is Des Bryant.
You know, you said it right, Jim. He is a very physical wide receiver. And what really impresses me about Des Bryant, when you go watch the Cowboys practice,
and he's intercepted. The tackle was made.
How did he even intercept that?
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Chargers have it at the 39. And Matthews is going to secure the handoff. And Matthews is brought down. Second and short following the run. One more snap and another quarter is in the books. And as the first quarter comes to a close, we'll take a short break before the beginning of the second here in San Diego, California.
Get ready.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Picks up maybe 3.
Well, if you want to be a good play-action pass team, it's always nice to have a good running game. Make the defense dig in and try to stop your run. When they do that, you fool them. You fake it, you throw it down the field. That's about as easy as it gets. All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
They send the tight end in motion. Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment defense. Still first down.
It's first down as they head to the line. And Gates is usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he hauls it in. Tackles made.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a second down play call.
Woodhead lined up in the backfield.
Second and short.
It's Woodhead. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. And there's Gates. You talk about controlling the flow of the game. Another first down, and the drive keeps on going.
Yeah, why not? The defense, they're just sitting over there. They're taking the hits and not even fighting back. It's a terrible job by the defense.
First down and 10. Looking across the middle.
Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
You must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call, they throw the pass and complete it for a good solid pickup.
He'll throw it over the middle. And that gains a few.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
Offense lines up here. Staying with the passing game on first down.
Intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they finally come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
Complete for the first.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man cover.
Throws to the right. Intercepted.
Oh my gosh.
Huge yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Last play before the 2-minute warning.
Now first and 10.
Woodhead's got it on the handle. Moore's there to make the tackle. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Brown's a receiver in the slot.
Second down and 10. Looks to his left.
Woodhead.
Well, I think we're seeing something we see with so many teams now in the NFL. Running backs who can do it all. This guy can run, block, and he can catch short passes and make long gains after. Nice job.
He's looking to the right here on this
Oh
throw.
my gosh. I was,
Almost picked off that time.
I mean, I was covering him, but I don't know why.
Right
Oh
in
my
that
god.
situation, they were in the right spot.
If you guys didn't see him, I was covering him like that whole section. I was just covering. The ball was in his hand. The other guy hit his arm.
They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
He's like, oh.
And Gates is the receiver, sent out wide to the left. Reese is lined up in the slot. Takes it from the gun. It'll be third down. Drop back, shotgun formation.
Yes.
Had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Who was
I know he
that?
has a lot of talent, but this has to be so frustrating to the...
I have to check who that is. Lemon. Oh my gosh.
Quarterback and the coaches too, because when you're wide open like that and drop that pass, that's tough to take.
Drives it through for the field goal.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. First down here. The Cowboys. Pistol set here. Takes off with it. Wants to go deep. Unstoppable. The 20. Here's the quick toss.
Oh, I was gonna.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind.
I
out
was
there in
gonna try to
open
pitch it
space
back
with the speed
to
of
the
all
guy
these guys
behind
in the NFL, but a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
Number 89. I was gonna try to pitch it back to him. Oh, you guys might see him. Yeah, him. I was gonna try to pitch it back to him, but he threw it. Oh, with the wrong
First down. Offense readying for the snap. Whedon's lining up in the pistol. The defense.
Look at that pass interference.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot and the throw goes incomplete.
2nd and 10. He makes the catch. And that gains a few. On the way, third down. Murray's lined up in a single back formation. Will run it. Here's the handoff. They break through. Tackle him behind the line. The Chargers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
They're just gonna come in here and then just leave right back out.
This will be a field goal.
This is my favorite play.
33 yards out. No, it's not. It's a fake.
Dang it. How did they even rush in that quick?
The Cowboys go for it on 4th down and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Offense lines up here. The Chargers take it from the 23. And he's thrown to the ground.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football.
Come here, Jet.
Nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
The defense got to the quarterback, and the offense is backed up here on 2nd down.
One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Lawrence is there to take him down. So that's going to do it for the first half. Chargers are up in this one. Great starting field position on that return.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
The Cowboys have it at the 44. Whedon's on the move. Incomplete.
He didn't even try to run for it. Either that, or Whedon's pass was just way too off.
Murray lined up as the single back. Second down and 10. And now he'll take off. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
Good job that time by the quarterback, avoiding the rush, gets outside the pocket. He keeps the play alive. Nobody open, so it's just another incomplete pass.
What time play?
3rd and 10. On the money. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Needing 5 to move the chains. The Cowboys will go with the pistol on this play.
Same thing as this one.
We'll take the snap from the 40. They'll turn it over on down.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say that was not on you. I saw that in his hands. He was by himself.
Second half, and you don't get it. You just got to deal with a little bit of adversity and hope your defense can go out there and stop the other team's offense.
Double tight end formation. First down at the 40. And maybe 4.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
And Matthews is a running back, but he's in the slot for this play. Reese is lined up now as a slot receiver. Second down and 6. It's Woodhead. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Clemens by himself in the backfield. The Chargers will take the snap from the 45. Throws the pass. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit and knocks that football loose.
Go to Marco.
And that's a gain of maybe 5.
He still stayed up for like a few more yards. So that's still good.
The Cowboys offense
I might put back in
to see what it
DeMarco.
can do. Whedon's going to be in the pistol here. 1st and 10. Pulls it in.
Although Beasley is a 69 overall, he's
good
still
job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Romo lines up in the pistol. Second down and 12. Looking to the right side and throwing. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3. DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. Romo set in the pistol. Good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. Romo's setting up now in the pistol. Gets away from the pressure. Wide open
Yes.
for the catch. That'll stop the play right there.
The
I
halfback
thought
real
that was a pretty
sometimes.
risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on fourth down. Fortunate for them, they got it that time.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Tony Romo uncorks the long pass. Touchdown and drawing close.
Touchdown, Cowboys. When you're behind in the football game, drive down and score. They did that. Now the next time when they get back out there, they got to do it again. Show some patience and drive it down the field.
That hurts. The two-point try is
They
denied.
shouldn't give me in that quick. My defense can stop them better
Cowboys
than
will
that.
be kicking off. And he'll start his return. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Chargers bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. And Gates is playing out of position in the backfield here. First down at the 21. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped.
Let's go.
Second and long.
Come on, Sticks.
Keeps his legs moving.
Who left him open?
San Diego.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns. They're allowed to hit them either. What a job.
To the 20, mark him down at the 19. The Cowboys offense now marches onto the field. Romo's lining up in the pistol. First and 10. And incomplete.
Oh, he had that in his hands.
Second down following that incompletion. Murray lined up in the backfield. Reaches out and grabs it. Teo with the tackle.
I think Beasley is one of the smallest, quickest, and strongest
So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
First down at the 40. Looking to go down the
Come on,
field
bro, you
here.
got this. Ooh, oh my God!
You saw.
This is why I picked this team. They're just all in all a great team, especially Des Bryant. Look at this. Okay, so we are in a group of, well, just one person really, but he jumped up one-handed. Brian did like a standing Odell, like a jumping and then coming down straight Odell.
Defensive backs can't sleep the night before
This
the
team is
game.
amazing.
When they
But
play
this
against this
football
quarterback,
year,
beautiful.
they didn't do
Long
good.
throw down the field
But
for the big
this
completion.
team and all.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Throw to the left, and there's Witten. Witten's met after a gain of 13.
Well, even though they're down more than 7 here, the offense down the red zone, it'll be good for them for the rest of this game. Their confidence for the offensive coach that they can punch this in for the touchdown.
What? Where did he come from?
Muscles through the defender. It's wide open.
Thank you, Murray.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
Handoff out of the eye, and he gains maybe 3. This will be second down. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Reese is in the slot. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time. He throws it down the field for another completion.
Can I eat this right now?
Woodhead's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Woodhead takes the hit and brought down.
And it fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
And it's a fake. We're running a fake.
I'm glad he was able to stop him. And I'm glad he just let him go past.
The Cowboys come onto the field now for this next series. The Cowboys line up in the pistol offense. 1st down at the 45. And now Romo's going to take off. Has his man. Gains 16.
You play this cover 3 defense. Just kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern that time?
Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
And Romo's hurt.
It's now 2nd down. DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. Looking long. Dez Bryant is there. Touchdown. This game is tight.
Yeah, that was a terrific job getting that touchdown there. And what you've done, you've closed the gap. Keep chipping away at that lead. Make the opponent keep playing. See if he gets tight. If he gets tight, you got a better chance.
Ooh, I don't know what I was thinking, but it worked.
The Chargers ready to return the kick. And here's Woodhead. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. 1st down on the way. Split backfield here. Woodhead running to his right. And Claiborne's the one who brings him to the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down, 3 to go. Brings it into his body.
Well, the defense give them the 1st down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending on the defensive side and just make things happen.
1st down at the 41. Brought down at the 47-yard line.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. And Gates is a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Looking across the middle, brought down right at the 50.
A lot of times you look at the drag route, you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is.
He be contained because he can run it anytime.
If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it. It's just short of getting the 1st down.
3rd down and 2. Antonio Gates hauls it in.
Sounds either Walter or Butler.
Well, here we are in the 2nd half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the 1st down and just keep marching from here.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 40. Caught for the 1st down. The offense picks up another 1st down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Nickel formation here for the defense. It's Woodhead. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Let's go. 2nd and 3. Woodhead's going to take the handoff now. And a gain of 4.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Jim, you can't tell the difference between the quarterback and the center. They're both retreating about as fast as you can go. That time the center gets run over, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Lost
Before
by
we
3.
go, to take a beating like this, how do you come back from it?
Well, you just forget it. Athletes.
This is where we end our video, guys. Comment, like, subscribe. And as always, see you next time, and as always,